My name is Isla, and if you are listening today, maybe you'll understand why sometimes love isn't enough and why trusting blindly can break you forever. I married a man I thought I knew. If I had seen the truth before, if I had listened to the small whispers of doubt in my heart, I would have never, ever married Rayhan. But life doesn't give you warnings. It simply happens. Let me tell you everything from the very beginning. It was a golden evening, the sky soft and orange, when I attended my best friend Nyla's wedding. The hall was alive, music floating in the air, laughter bubbling in every corner, families dancing in circles, hands clapping in joy. I wore a pastel blue dress, my hair loose, a simple silver necklace around my neck. I was laughing with my friends, lost in the moment, when I first noticed him. Rayhan. He stood at the back of the hall, tall, well-dressed, a dark suit fitting him perfectly. But what caught my attention most were his eyes. They watched me silently, intensely. He didn't dance. He didn't drink or eat much. He simply observed. A strange flutter danced in my chest. Every time I laughed, I saw him smile, a tiny, private smile, like a secret. Still, he didn't approach me. Not even once. 2 days later, a message popped up on my phone. "Hi. I saw you at the wedding. Can we talk?" I blinked. My heart skipped. "Who is this?" I typed back. Seconds later, the reply came. "The man who couldn't take his eyes off you." A blush crept up my neck. He introduced himself, Rayhan Ahmed. A businessman, slightly older than me, independent, respectful. From that first message, we never stopped talking. His words were like soft raindrops on a dry soul. "You are rare, Isla. You have a light in you that I've never seen before. I want to protect you, cherish you." I knew it was fast. I knew it was crazy. But after just 3 days, he sent me another message. "I see you as my wife, the mother of my children. Will you marry me?" My heart raced. My friend said, "Are you crazy?" My mind said, "Be careful." But my heart, my lonely, longing heart said, "Maybe this is it. Maybe he's the one." And so, I said yes. The wedding was a small affair. Family, close friends, smiling faces, a white dress, a diamond ring, and the man I thought was my destiny. In the beginning, it was everything I had dreamed of. Rayhan was a gentleman, bringing me flowers, whispering sweet promises at night, leaving small notes for me to find during the day. "Forever yours. You make me a better man." We traveled. We laughed. We built memories. A year later, we had our son, Armin, and 2 years after, our daughter, Maya. My world was full. Busy. Beautiful. Or so I believed. The first crack appeared like a hairline fracture you almost miss. One evening, I found him smiling at his phone, a rare, tender smile. "Who are you texting?" I asked playfully. He jumped slightly, locking his screen. "Just a friend from work," he said quickly, slipping the phone into his pocket. I ignored the sting. After all, trust is the foundation of marriage, isn't it? More time passed. Rayhan grew distant. Busy. Tired. Always leaving early, coming home late. And he never ever let me touch his phone again. One night, he left his phone charging on the table. He went into the shower. The temptation clawed at me. Something inside screamed, "Look." My fingers trembled as I unlocked it. And there they were. Hundreds of messages. Not to me. To someone else. A woman named Sana. Romantic words. Photos together. He called her my love, my queen, my forever. Gifts, promises, plans. I sat frozen, cold horror seeping into my bones. He had never even said "I love you" to me in all our years together. But he told her. The worst part? I knew her. Sana was from my own village, older than me, with 3 children. Her husband worked abroad, far away. And as I dug deeper, I found out the brutal truth. Rayhan had been with her before he married me. He never left her. Not even after promising himself to me. Sometimes when he disappeared for days, I thought he was working late. He wasn't. He was living a second life with her. giving her money, taking her children to the park, building a home with her, while destroying mine. That night, I confronted him. I held his phone out, my hands shaking, my voice breaking. Explain this. He looked at the screen, and for a moment, guilt flashed in his eyes. I'm sorry, he whispered. It was a mistake. A mistake. Years of lies, betrayal, hidden kisses, a mistake. You made me believe you loved me. I screamed, my heart shattering into pieces. You lied. Every day. Every word. He fell to his knees. Please, Isla. Forgive me. I swear I'll change. I'll end it. I love you. Please don't leave me. I cried until I couldn't breathe. I hated him. I hated myself for believing in him. I packed my bags that night, took Armin and Maya, and went to my parents' house. For a month, I said nothing. When my parents finally asked, I told them, not everything, just enough. They begged me to think of the children. He's their father. Forgive him. Try again. Against my better judgment, I agreed. For my children. I moved back. Rayhan swore he had changed.
He tried.
He really tried.
For a while.
2 months later, the lies returned. The secret smiles. The late nights. The locked phone. One evening, by accident, I saw them. Together. In his car. Laughing. Holding hands. The woman who stole my husband, or maybe, the woman he never truly left. That night, he came home, kissed my forehead, and said, You're the best wife. The best mother. You're my angel. I love you. I smiled weakly. Inside, I was dying. I realized something then. Some men don't change. They just learn to lie better. The next morning, I filed for divorce. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell anyone. I simply left. Today, I live abroad. I work hard. I send money to my parents, who take care of Armin and Maya. Sometimes at night, when I sit by my window, watching the city lights shimmer, I wonder, why did this happen to me? Why wasn't I enough? But slowly, the answers come. It wasn't about me. It was about him. His brokenness. His lies. His weakness. Not me. I'm not ashamed of my story. I'm proud. I survived a love that tried to break me. I chose myself. I chose peace. Not for revenge. Not out of hate. But out of love for myself and for my children. Rayhan's chapter in my life is over. But Isla's story is just beginning. If you have ever loved the wrong person, if you have ever trusted someone who didn't deserve it, know this. You are not broken. You are not foolish. You are brave. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. If you connected to my story, please like, subscribe, and share.